Hi Pisces, Magic Muse. Welcome back to As Above, So Below Healing Tarot, where you are the magic baby. Pisces, let's get into this, see what's going on. All right, Spirit, what's going on for my Pisces? We have Serenity and Harmony. All right, Pisces, so you are really investing in your peace right now. You are investing in your self-development, in your self-care. I really am getting a lot of changing up your routines. Some of you may be doing more yoga. Oh, there's a hidden card here. And acceptance. I love this. Okay, so I'm also getting a lot of you are also investing in your mental health right now, in your self-development, in the way that you are viewing the world. And I think that you're trying to adopt a lighter approach to life. And I think that there's a lot of like mind, body, spirit balancing that's happening for you. So some of you are, again, really investing in yoga, but massage, and you're seeing the benefit of that. And I feel like you're also doing a big acceptance of what has happened in the past, and you're transmuting it. You are really outgrowing an old version of you. There's a really big like emphasis on, I'm hearing new you. So maybe some of you are getting your hair done, you're doing a new look, you're shifting your avatar. Cool. I like it. All right, Spirit, what else is going on for Pisces? What do they need to know? What is happening? Third eye chakra. Yes, this has been coming for us. So I feel like a lot of you are, again, focusing on your psychic development, really seeing things from a clear perspective and accepting that the things that happened in the past were for your soul's growth, for your soul's development. And I also feel like you are taking an observer to approach to life. When it comes to other people, you are really accepting where people are, and you're not wishing things were different. You are really just accepting what has happened. You have deception and envy. So some of you are healing through some haterade energy. This is people who are seeing you shine and aren't liking it. Give them a show, Pisces. Give them a show, shine your light, because that's showing that you are outgrowing other people's projections. And this energy comes from a lack within the other party. And when you can grow in spite of this energy, it really shows that you don't give two F's about what people think, and I'm really getting like, people didn't recognize your value until you released yourself, until you separated from the pack. So this may be some sort of work environment, but this can also be personal, relational, but there's some sort of separation that you've had to do for your mind, body, and spirit. And you're basking in your serenity and your harmony. Like, you're in a good place, Pisces, and you're really focusing on your development. You have shadow here. So you've done a lot of shadow work. You are meditating and you are going deep into the shadow. And I think that this period brought up a lot of your self-abandonment wounds, things that you possibly hadn't have looked at. And I'm also hearing a lot of self-worth. Like, you had to really dive deep into your self-worth and know that you are worthy. And this is a big time of knowing that you deserve better. All right, so that's too many, Spirit. Let's get into the tarot, shall we? Let's see what's going on. Spirit, what is Pisces outgrowing? Where have they been shifting? Judgment. Yup. Judgment call. You made a swift judgment call to get the hell out of Dodge, to put something down to, you knew that if you didn't make this call, Page of Swords, if you didn't make this call, that you would be siphoning yourself. You would be consistently giving pieces of yourself away to, you know, people who got a lot of energy from putting you down or seeing you wrong, you know? And I think that you are onto bigger pursuits. There's a new beginning here for you. Ooh, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. Yes. And this new beginning, this new course, this new direction is going to be really fruitful for you if you do invest your time and your energy into this. So I'm going to go deeper on this judgment call here. Spirit, what was the judgment call that Pisces needed to make? Can I get more in this situation? 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. 6 of Cups. Okay. Oh, dropped it. And 5 of Swords. Okay. Yeah. So I'm getting that a foundation that you had built with somebody who felt like a soulmate, somebody who felt at one point that you could tell everything to. I think something started to go sideways. Something happened to where they were all about their goals, their, you know, where it's going to take them. It's almost like they had to sacrifice you to get to their 10 of Pentacles. And that is where your wounds started to crop up. That's where your shadow really came out, is like, oh, you're going to abandon me for your gain and you're going to be secretive and you're going to lie about it. No, I'm making a judgment call to move away from this, because this is, I'm worth so much more than that. You know, I'm not somebody that you can just discard and throw away. And I think you really are focusing on your 10 of Pentacles. And I don't think that this person saw it coming. I don't think that this person or this party, I don't think that they thought that you were going to actually do the thing. I think that they were just going to see you as continuing to brush it under the rug and to be passive about it. But you were not passive, Pisces. You were like, I cannot do this anymore. I am changing the timeline and I am moving in a direction for my highest growth. Spirit, why is this conflict here? I feel like there was a lot of disagreements and a lot of things that you guys just couldn't come together on. Maybe you had different dreams, different goals. 5 of Wands, clarified by the 5 of Wands. I said what I said. Can I get more on this, Spirit, please? The Moon, yeah, there was a lot of secrets. A lot of, and I think that you felt it. You felt this underpinning of, you're not telling me the whole truth. And I think that you also tested this person and you gave them tries and tries and more tries. This is you, Pisces. This is Queen of Cups. But you're psychic. You know when something isn't right. And this 5 of Wands with this 5 of Wands, this Moon, and this 6 of Swords, you moved on. You saw something for the last time. And I think that you needed to see it to make that firm decision to move on. And I think that there was some fear involved. There was fear in, well, if I make this move, like, where am I going to go after this? But you knew that you couldn't stay where you were because it was siphoning your energy. And the 5 of Wands, clarified by the 5 of Wands twice, there was a lot of things that led up to this decision. There was 5 tries, 5 chances, 5, 5, 5, 5. And 5s are all about change. And you really had to get to your breaking point. And I think that you have given this person, this situation, more times and more chances than they deserved. So Where is Pisces focused now? Where is this Ten of Pentacles? Where is their energy focused towards? Releasing Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, releasing the anxieties, the sleepless nights. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, going back and forth about something. Should I stay or should I go? Queen of Wands. Yes, I love to see this. Yeah, you are embracing your empowerment. You are in your baddie era. Like, you know, and you have the Nine of Pentacles here. You are in your single, beautiful, luxurious, like, I am pouring back into myself. This is the shadow work queen. And she dives into the dark. She sees things from a much deeper level because she has the balls to go there. And you did. You really prioritized your happiness, your worth, even after years of sacrificing it. And that is how you are getting to your Ten of Pentacles. And this Nine of Swords and this Two of Pentacles, I feel like you have gone into the depths of the anxiety, of the depression, of the self-abandonment, and you are not letting those stories plague you from moving forward. If anything, it is adding to your badassery, you know? And these were some painful times, Pisces. And this is the work that nobody sees. This is the work that is done in the dark. You had that moon here, and I feel like you were suffering in silence for quite some time, and a lot of people didn't see the extent of what was going on or the toll that this was taking on you emotionally. And you finally said, I can't do it anymore, you know, and you're onto an empowered, better place. I love this for you. And then underneath the shadow, you have triumphant success. So there may be some obstacles, some challenges that you are going to have to navigate on the road ahead, but I feel like you have all of the tools to be successful on the other side of that. You know, you have built up this resilience, and you are also allowing yourself to not be perfect. And that is how you're going to get to this Ten of Pentacles. I also feel like you're investing. There's a lot of investment energy. Oh, and you have the Ace of Pentacles underneath that. Yes. So the more that you work on something, Pisces, the more opportunities are going to come your way. The more that you shift your energy towards you, towards your development, towards your happiness, you are going to attract, magnetize, and compound on your happiness, on your growth. I love this. This is beautiful. Okay, so which ones do I want next? Let's go with, I'll do this one. Spirit. What else is here for Pisces? Nature spirits. New moon. We have water and magic. Yeah, okay. And you have growth at the bottom of the deck. Love this. So I feel like you have the new moon in Gemini coming up this month on the 14th. So this is about expressing your communication. This can be about journaling, writing, using your voice, singing, really activating that throat chakra. I have a Gemini moon and I have a midheaven in Gemini, and tarot and psychic abilities, channeling information. That's a really big theme for Gemini. Gemini is the messenger. And you have water, magic, and you have nature spirits. So you are connecting to nature. You're connecting and you are really allowing your mind to slow down. You are taking in information from your environment because you're clearing the channel, especially with this water. And water is a conduit. Water is very cleansing, so you may be around water, you may be taking more baths, or you have a beach or a lake near you, a river, a stream, but you're finding the value in that. And I also feel like you are releasing these emotions and you are healing with the nature spirits. And that's how your magic is becoming more clear. That is how you are really manifesting your desires, because you are simultaneously cleansing that old paradigm, cleansing that old timeline, and you're manifesting from a fresh, new, empowered space. And that's beautiful, Pisces. Spirit, what else is here? Let it go. Yep, you're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. Pisces, by releasing this resentment, letting it go, you are going to be releasing yourself from heavy burdens that you have been carrying for, I'm hearing, lifetimes. And I feel like this is a part of a pattern that you have attracted multiple times, I'm hearing. And now you've finally broken the cycle. You finally said, I cannot continue to move with this. Like, this is just, I can't do this anymore. So you're choosing differently. And I love that for you, Pisces. All right, if you would like a personal reading, go ahead and go to the link down below. I would love to do a tarot reading, Reiki, hypnotherapy, or anything like that. But thank you guys so much for being here. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Blessed be. Bye.